Hey, guys, what's up, lads? Long time no see, right? So, I prepared the interview for ya about Arcadian Atlas, and there is no one to game inspired by Final Fantasy tactics. Even after so many years, fans still enjoyed the classic RPG system and job classes across a politically changed narrative. While modern releases have affected the balance and presentation of the genre, few have really delivered the impactful narrative once hoped for from these adventures. Arcadian Atlas wears its influence on its sleeve but doesn't shy away from providing a unique experience across a truly captivating campaign. Arcadian Atlas presents itself a game about two lovers, Vashti and a Desmond, who are torn apart after the king suddenly falls ill and dies. A blame for this is spread across the inner circles of elites, but the result seen his eldest daughter raise arms against the queen and start a revolution. This leads to Vashti and Des choosing opposite sides to fight for. That said, the love these two characters share isn't fully explored until much later in the campaign. They are close, but they have different ideas. Surprisingly, the developers seem to understand this and create other plots point to add substance to overarching narrative and the war that's raging. Several powers are at play and everyone seems to be hiding something up their sleeve. This leads to moment of the tension and the true intentions are revealed and the veil is lifted on the cause of the king's death. For the magic, which has been more or less avoided, also plays a role in the narrative. These added distractions don't overcomplicate the story either, instead they give you interactions you can wait to see play out. You watch these characters evolve throughout the campaign, which at points you ever have control over. Yes, the choices are made during the dialogue that guides you to unique battles and story changes. These choices do have an overall effect on some relationship as well, which I was surprised to see. Outside of the cutscenes, you'll be redying units and heading into the battles. The opening chapter provides access to the base job classes and the flow of the combat. However, deeper systems are introduced later in the game. While traversing the map, you will travel to event spaces for cutscenes, fights, or subquests. Strangely, if it's an event space, I'll trigger as soon as you touch it, but subquests can be accepted when standing there. I would have preferred an option to begin the battle or a cutscene so I could save before, but it stands. You need to save before you head to the space, and before you ask, there is no autosave option. The structure of battles will look familiar to the other RPGs. The turn order can be found at the bottom of the screen and the units can be moved based on their stats and speed. It's pretty straightforward, but the units class add to a unique element of a combat. There are realized future chapters by understanding units is needed to get through late game inquiries. In fact, higher level units gain access to some main trap and magic skills that test your ability to preemptively plan the course of action. One strange feature is how leveling works. Instead of units gaining levels for the action in the combat, they automatically gain a level after each battle. Given there aren't random battles, you'll never be overpowered during the event of fight. However, you can also earn levels by compelling subquests found on the tower. The only drawback of the system is units are high. You see, you can recruit units for a fee, but these are tied to your current level, meaning if you aren't using a unit currently in your party, they will be highly lower leveled. So you can simply recruit units to level you and forget about unseen unit. I'll add there is a permanent there here, so whenever you want or not, you will be recruiting units. Another issue with recruitable units is they usually die in a battle without losing the mission, but the main character can't. And if I lead the character completely dies, the game is over. This encouraged me just to keep a party of recruited soldiers, but on the other hand, the lead characters will have access to special skills, so you choose how you wish to approach this. As you complete the side missions, you earn command points that can provide discounts to your shop per case or even let you choose a new job class for main characters. Equipment is straightforward and I never had an issue affording the newest gear for my core party. However, I would have liked an auto-equip button to easily equip some of my wooden units in case I need them at some point. As it stands, the more core customization of characters is done manually. You need to go and set each unit skills and equipment, which does become taxing after a while. The meeting and setups take some time, but the path you choose for each character leads them to advanced job classes and various new skills. Depending on the job class and weapon equipped, there are plenty of character builds to fine-tune. Late game battles offer some most fun quarters of the game because you'll be utilizing your entire arsenal of attack, which even extends into the card-based magical attacks. Graphically, Arcadian Atlas has some tremendous pixelated animations. There is a significant amount of the abilities that each have unique animations, and the characters' facial features express themselves throughout the eye movement. The environments are distinct, with some lending ways to various strategies. However, obstacles and vertically don't affect attacks, and it doesn't matter which side of the enemy you attack, it do the same damage. Evasion is only stat that allows you to dodge attack, and it's possible to cause critical damage, but I don't know why they let you choose the direction of the unit up the turn when it goes seems to matter which way facing. And so, what else? Well, in general, Arcadian Atlas is a brilliant love letter to the RPG games. While its inspiration are easy to spot, the narrative immerses players into the world across a story of love or analogs. Every system lends the depth of combat that involves across the entire campaign. The result is experience unrivaled in this space, while the players are challenged during the battles, but the emotional attachment to these characters keep them pushing forward. Some quality of the life updates are need to fine-tune in the menu navigation, but the wait for this release was genuinely worth it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to comment and subscribe, and shave your stash upstairs and downstairs. Yeah man, peace, chill out.